Hey everyone, welcome to Craven Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. Now in this video, I'm going to share a recent interview with Matthew Lillard, where he laid out some of his plans and projects for 2025. And I'll tell you this, one of those things revealed could just end up being his return to Scream 7. Now, I can't wait to get into this with you and discuss it right now. Let's go.
It's David Arquette, Dewey from the Scream movies, as you know. Remember, there's only one rule to surviving a horror movie, and that's subscribing to Craven Something Scary.
So I want to give my friend Sister Pam a shout out for unearthing this article where the information came from. So great job. Now I read the article myself and I decided to share it with you all as well. Now before I get into what Matthew said, I do want to point out something that I feel is very important. This article was published on January the 2nd. So that tells us the interview likely took place. It could have been as far back as November or even in December. But either way, well before filming began for Scream 7. So keep that in mind when I read his comments, okay? So BleedingCool.com interviewed Matthew Lillard primarily to discuss his new Tequila Spirit coming out soon. However, towards the end of the interview, Matthew is asked if he could share any upcoming projects or that he's working on. And here was Matthew's response to that. Me? Talk about me? It's my favorite pastime. I'm on a plane right now headed to New Orleans to finish up my work on Five Nights at Freddy's, which comes out in December. The Life of Chuck is landing in May. I play one of the leads in season 2 of Cross on Amazon. And I've got a film and another series lined up for 2025. So what's most intriguing about this are two things. Number one, his work on Five Nights at Freddy is wrapping up, if not already wrapped up. Probably already is wrapped up. So that's good. That means that we know that's not going to interfere with any Scream 7 filming timeline. And then the other part is he said, I've got a film and a series lined up for 2025. Of course, he didn't say the name of the film, obviously, but we know that at least one more motion picture he's got locked in for this year, to work on this year. So now, does that mean this other movie he's talking about is Scream 7? Well, not necessarily, of course, but does this mean it could be Scream 7? Absolutely. Now, I decided to check out his IMDb Pro to see if any other movie is listed for him to work on in 2025. Now, the only movie that is listed is titled One Heart. It's a football drama film. And then I wanted to check the current status of this film. I thought maybe I found the movie he's working on. And that's the end of that. But when I looked at the current status of this film, it shows as production unknown. Not in production, not pre-production. No, this is production unknown. So then I went one step further to find that the last time this film was updated in IMDb was right here, March 16th, 2020. Yes, 2020, guys. We're talking about 5 years ago since there was an update on this movie. So I think it's very likely that this movie lost funding or something major happened, resulting in it not being filmed. At this point, I highly doubt this movie's ever going to happen, much less in the coming months that we're in right now. So, where does that leave us today? Well, number one, Matthew is filming an unknown movie in 2025. Number two, IMDb is silent regarding Matthew on both the Scream 7 page, I double checked there, and of course Matthew Lillard's own page. Also, he appears to be free to film Scream 7 because in the interview he was flying to New Orleans to finish up filming Five Nights at Freddy 2. So if you think about that, that would free his schedule up for this first part of the year. Of course, we don't know for sure what the unknown movie is, but assuming it's Scream 7, his timing is definitely open to film. All right, so again, I'll say it again because I know there's going to be a lot of you trying to shoot this down, and I get it. And it does not necessarily mean he's in Scream 7, and I'm not saying that. But on the same coin that you say that, it certainly does mean it's possible he will be. So if you're a Stu truther like I am, there is nothing that's been publicly published that rules him out of being in the movie schedule-wise. So in my opinion, it is time for Stu's return, and I hope that Guy Busick, who is a fellow Stu truther, by the way, who wrote the script for Scream 7 that Kevin has been updating for the last few months, I hope it finally pays off on all the clues and breadcrumbs which are seen in both Scream 5 and 6 that all point to Stu being alive. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, check out my channel. Just search for Stu. You'll see the evidence videos I put out, the clues for Stu, things to think about that are pointing to him still being alive. Now, I will always bring you guys Stu Macher updates as they're made available, so be sure you're subscribed to the channel first, and secondly, like this video. It really does help the video get more action out there in YouTube land, gets it out to more people so that they'll be made aware of it. I would greatly appreciate that. So now I want to know what you think about Matthew Lillard's comments about this unknown other film he's going to work on in 2025. Do you think it could be Scream 7? Please leave your ideas and your thoughts and any theories you have about this in the comment section below right now. I love reading what's on your mind, guys, but you have to leave a comment or I'll never know what you're thinking. So tell me your Stu ideas, theories, and thoughts, and especially about this comment about this unknown film. All right, everyone. Well, that's going to be it for this update, but I'll be back soon with more Scream 7 and other horror movie content. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, this is Craven Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. Thanks for watching.